Congratulations, male candidate number 1 from the senior high school department.
For the female, please step forward. You are part of the top 3. Candidate number. Louder. Candidate number 5.
2 more to go, and we will soon reveal the rightful winner for the Mr. and Miss NOHS 2025. And still on the run is male candidate number. Congratulations, male candidate number 3 from the Special Order of the Arts.
Congratulations. All right. For the female, please step forward. Your journey to the crown continues. Candidate number. The same number 3.
And to complete the top 3 finalists for the male category, we have. Congratulations, candidate number. Number 7 from the special program for the Foreign language.
To complete our top 3, please step forward. Candidate number. All right, the last and final candidate is still from the same number, 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your top 3 finalists for the Mr. and Miss Negros Oriental High School 2025. A big round of applause to our finalists. And I believe we shall now proceed to the next part of the competition, which is the final Q&A. So to the finalists who
our candidates who were not.
Yes.
All right. So in every competition, JC, there will always be a winner. Okay. These are the top 3, the best of the best. All right. Now the final question will challenge our finalists to speak from the heart with conviction and purpose. And of course, coming from our very own board of judges.
And it's very important to know that, I guess this is a tip to our candidates, that they must answer straight from the heart, because if it's from the heart, everything will be sincere, clear, and your answer will truly navigate or illuminate the soul or the spirit of your of the audience.
That's right. Now they are preparing the respective headphones for our candidates, so that they cannot hear the answer to the first candidate.
So shall we start with the interview with the male candidates?
Yes.
Okay, and we will start with male candidate Once the question is ready, we shall start with candidate number one. Candidate number one, can you move forward? Good evening, candidate number one. How does it feel to be included in the final three?
It feels amazing despite all the odds and difficulties going through tonight, I managed to get to the top three. So right now, let's just see where the night takes us.
So do you have a message that you can give to your supporters right now?
I know there are very few of you, but to all of you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Wherever this whole thing will take us tonight, I thank you all, and I love you all.
Wow, that was so very sincere of you, candidate number one, and I presume that you are almost ready to answer the final Q&A, right? So let's just wait for a moment because our staff is preparing the technicality to ensure that they will not also hear your question, just to establish fairness for this competition. You are very much closer to the crown. And by now I am expressing my deep, sincerest congratulatory message because reaching the top three is truly difficult considering that you have tough competitors, right? Yeah, so you're really one of a kind, candidate number one. So, I guess everything is now set. So can we have the question? Okay. So while we are still finalizing the question, of course we would like to thank our sponsors, everyone who paid or contributed significant resources for the success of this activity. From the bottom of the heart, please accept our deepest thank you. And to our administration, to our school head, in the name of Mr. Arvin T. Leon, together with the equally brilliant leaders of Negros Oriental High School, we have Ma'am Randy P. Segapo, our junior high school curriculum head, Ma'am Leia Quinoyque, our senior high school curriculum head, to the rest of the department head, the curriculum heads, and all the teachers, faculty and staff of the Negros Oriental High School, as well as the students, the family, the alumni, of course, and our stakeholders. Thank you, and really thank you for your support. All right, so I guess we are now ready to hear the question. Candidate number 3, can you hear us? What about candidate number 7? So that means what na jud kanila na dunggan. So candidate number 1, are you ready for your question? The question will be given by the chairman of the Board of Judges.
Good evening, Dr. Masias. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Here with me is your final question. If you could be an ambassador of the Filipino tradition or value, what would it be and why? That be repeated one more time. Maybe next time, can I get a better microphone, please? One more time. If you could be an ambassador of the Filipino tradition or value, what would it be and why?
Thank you for that wonderful question. If I were to become an ambassador of the Filipino tradition and our value, the one thing that I would truly promote from the bottom of my heart is unity. Especially to my peers and to my generation, I am telling you, unity is what we need. Ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan, that needs to be something. Because, as Gato Sarizal said, we are the hope of this nation, and unity is all we need. And that is what I will promote. And I thank you.
Thank you so much, male candidate number 1. All right, let's proceed to the next candidate. We have male candidate number 3. Good evening, male candidate number 3. How do you feel being included in the final 3?
I didn't expect it that I will be included in the top 3. But I'll try my best to answer the question of the judges.
Your supporters has been so consistent with you since the start of the competition. Do you have something to give to them?
I just want to say thank you so much. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. My gratitude is very high right now. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 3, and we shall now proceed with your question. Your question will be given by the chairman of the Board of Judges.
May we request another microphone for our judge?
Hello. May I request everyone to please be silent to give contestant number 3 a chance to listen to his question. I will read your question twice, okay? If you could be an ambassador of a Filipino tradition or value, what would it be and why? One more time. If you could be an ambassador of a Filipino tradition or value, what would it be and why?
If I were an ambassador of a Filipino value, it would be the respect. Respect makes us very well behaved and makes us liked by people. So I would try to make other people to become their bestest selves. That's it.
Thank you so much for that answer, male candidate number 3. Let's give our hands to male candidate number 3. And finally, we shall now proceed to our last finalist. We have male candidate number 7. Good evening, candidate number 7.
Good evening to you, sir.
How do you feel being included in the final 3?
Really happy but nervous at the same time because of the question.
For sure, your nervousness will be eradicated once you hear your question. So your question will be given by the chairman of the Board of Judges.
Hello. Good evening, contestant number 7. Here is your question. If you could be an ambassador of a Filipino tradition or value, what would it be and why? One more time. If you could be an ambassador of one Filipino tradition or value, what would it be and why?
If I would be the ambassador of a one Filipino tradition, I would be the ambassador of the Bayanihan. The Bayanihan is the reason why all of us are here together as classmates, friends, and family. So that would be my answer. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, male candidate number 7. Why don't we give a round of applause to candidate number 7?
Alright, so that's a wrap for our male candidates. Now at this point of time, we will proceed to our female top 3. Now let's have our first candidate, candidate number 5. Hello, candidate number 5. How are you feeling that you are part of the top 3?
Thank you. I'm feeling really happy, and I would like to thank my family, my friends, and my supporters because I wouldn't be here without you guys. And I would like to extend my appreciation to the Board of Judges. Thank you for making me here to the top 3 because I'm only one step closer to the crown, and I know I can do it with the grace of God.
Well said, thank you. Candidate number 5, shall we move forward? Okay, in the center. Okay, so I believe that your question is now ready and it would be given by the chairman of the Board of Judges.
Hello, candidate number 5. You look gorgeous today.
Thank you so much. Likewise.
Are you ready for your final question?
I've always been ready.
Okay, I will read the question twice, okay? Your question is, why is it important to preserve our culture and tradition in the midst of modernization? Again, why is it important to preserve our culture and tradition in the midst of modernization?
Thank you for that question. As a young individual, I firmly believe that incorporating our tradition and culture in the modern time is not just about preserving our tradition, but also keeping our identity alive in this modern world. And we can start doing that by living them out every day, like speaking our language with pride, embracing our talent, and showcasing our traditions. Again, this is candidate number 5, and I believe
Thank you so much, candidate number 5. Okay, now let's have the next candidate. Candidate number 3. Hello, Laika. How are you feeling that you are part of the top 3?
I feel really blessed that the Board of Judges chose me to make it this top 3.
Yes, and what can you say to your supporters out there?
I would like to say my greatest gratitude to my fellow classmates for supporting me all throughout my journey until this pageant.
All right, thank you so much. Now, once again, a reminder for everyone to please maintain silence while our candidates are answering so that the judges can hear them clearly. Okay, thank you, and you may now have your question.
Okay, number 3, your final question is, why is it important to preserve our culture and tradition in the midst of modernization? Again, why is it important to preserve our culture and tradition in the midst of modernization?
Thank you so much for that question. I strongly believe that it is important to preserve our culture during the modernization because we always know that we are not only the person here in this world, and there are always a new generation that will always come. And we should know that this is not our world, but it is the creation of the Lord. And we should know that we are here for a reason, and God created us for a unique reason. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 3. You may now relax to the backstage. 3.
I feel very honored and grateful to be here today, and I would like to extend my gratitude to all of you for staying here until the very last moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now here is your question from our chairman of the Board of Judges.
Hello, candidate number 7. So I will read the question twice. Why is it important to preserve our culture and tradition in the midst of modernization? Again, why is it important to preserve our culture and tradition in the midst of modernization?
It is very important to preserve our culture and tradition because this is the foundation of our identity. And as Filipinos, we must remain rooted to our ground and don't let your feet stay up because we are Filipinos. And as Filipinos, it is our responsibility to preserve our culture, the beauty of our tradition. And I thank you.
Hello. All right, there we go.